The NHS estimate up to 2% of us have a hoarding disorder, with the average age of a hoarder being 50. But all hoarders have to start somewhere. And in this terraced house in the Welsh Valleys, 29-year-old Seth has the makings of becoming a full-blown hoarder. He shares the house and hoard with his new wife, Tanya.
She fell in love with my cooking. Probably why she married me.
He works nights in security and she's a cleaner by day.
We see each other for about an hour a day during the week.
Family is important to Seth, but his don't visit him anymore.
I love having family time. You know, it's one thing I do miss.
His mum, Paula, is at her wit's end.
Seth's home is nice and spacious, but unfortunately he's managed to fill it with rubbish.
She's worried that things are getting out of control and that it's only going to get worse.
Welcome to the life. You know, this is my seat here.
The dining room has become a dumping ground.
Somewhere buried under all this is a table.
The living room is a complete mess. The kitchen is too chocker to cook.
You know, I love my cooking.
But these days, Seth can't even get to the cooker.
We've been having a lot of ready meals. I had to take away quite a bit.
The bedroom is strewn with abandoned clothes and fast food debris.
I'm just generally unorganised and lazy.
Today, Seth's mom is taking a deep breath and venturing across the threshold.
Hi, Bab. It's only me. You are? I'd love to be able to come and have time with Seth, and Tanya, but it's awful. Oh, makes me cringe. Actually shaking it so. Oh. Breaks my heart. Breaks my heart that they're living like this.
Mum stages an intervention.
You weren't brought up living like this.
Yeah.
So, like, at home, you cooked, you cleaned, you ironed, you knew how to clean the kitchen, and now look at the state of your kitchen.
I know.
And hopefully we get back on track, and then you can keep on top of it then. You probably think I'm nagging.
As usual.
Mum's worried that if Seth keeps going down the hoarding path,
Coffee, 2 sugars, a Fanta clean cup.
his recent marriage might become a victim.
My biggest fear is Tanya. She's a lovely, lovely girl. I'm so glad Seth found her, but I am so worried that Seth is going to lose her. She was talking about going back to her dad's, and my biggest fear is that will happen if we don't do something soon.
So Paula sent out an SOS to cleaning experts, T and Kaz. Decluttering hoarders' homes is bread and butter to them, but this is a first.
28, 29, that's a very young age. I mean, the majority of hoarding issues we've had have always been 50s plus, that's the youngest we've come across, but not this age, so I'm quite intrigued by this, to be honest.
Yeah.
Kaz and T are ready for action. What will they find under Seth's piles of rubbish?
That is not good.
As Kaz and T kick off the clean, they question why Seth can't do it himself.
You know, this is something they both could just do together.
No, it's organisation, babe. It's just that the two of them are expecting each other to just...
No, what I don't like is the tit for tat, as though they're lodgers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You didn't wash up,
You're
so
not
I'm
doing it, so I'm not
not doing it.
No, but then that's the mentality, isn't it? But I would expect that out of teenagers, not grown adults.
Yeah.
It's time for some tough love from Kaz.
So the two of you are sort of like, well, I'm working, so I'm going to leave it. He'll do it. No, I'm working, I need to sleep, so I'm not going to do it. I'm going to leave it for her.
Yeah.
This is both your homes. So it's an equal partnership. You can't make it a home if you don't work together
I know.
to make it a home.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Just don't think of it as a job. When you come home from work and you've made a hot drink or whatever, just wash up the cup, or do you know what I mean?
I tend
It's
to
little
use
by
my cup
little.
for a couple of days before washing.
No, you don't.
It just adds
Stop it.
It adds a bit of flavour.
It's teamwork. That makes the dream work. But the point is, you've got to work together. And if you don't work together, this is the result. These young people can't organise themselves to get in the routine of doing normal domestic chores.
Back at the hoard front, Kaz and T uncover a nasty surprise.
That's mouse droppings, definitely.
And it's not just mice that the newlyweds have been sharing their love nest with.
Oh,
But they're long dead. They've hatched.
yeah, they were hatched and left it behind. I think it's maggots, okay? Then they would have cocooned and turned into a fly, probably flew away and left.
No, I think it's creepy crawlies.
The leftover larvae of creepy crawlies?
Yeah.
Either way, that's an insect. There's no excuse. So if they can sit down and play Xbox, they can tidy up their place.
After some tough love from Kaz, Seth is finally on board and they all push to get the house back shipshape.
I'll let you do the rest and I've softened it for you.
Yeah.
And he's even getting his hands dirty.
You are really determined, aren't you?
I am.
I'm pleasantly surprised. I doubted him. And I doubted him because most hoarders say they'll do and they never do.
Soon the house is unrecognisable. The lounge, once a landfill of black bin liners and drinks bottles, is now a bright, airy space where Seth can entertain his family. But what will Mum make of it?
Wow. I actually got seats to sit down on.
The dining table, once buried and unused, is now rediscovered. The kitchen, once piled high in trash, now somewhere Seth can reignite his passion for cooking.
Oh, Seth, this is like... I can make a decent cup of coffee.
And the bedroom, that was a dumping ground of pizza boxes and energy drinks, is now a place that newlyweds might want to spend some time together.
I think it's really going to help the two of them as a couple and to learn to work together now as well, which will only make them stronger.
Kaz and T say goodbye.
Yeah.
Take care, darling.
Have a safe trip home.
You can see the difference in Seth.
He's much happier.
He's much happier, he's much confident.
It's like a weight's been lifted
Yeah.
off him.
Yeah. You've given him back his home, so he'll have a long, prosperous and happy marriage in domestic bliss. That's all we can hope for.